Hi, we're Rolling Dice Show and we're here at the UK Games Expo with Jimmy from Joyride Games. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Had a good show so far?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. I mean, this is the first show we've done outside of Scotland, so it's a big travel for us down here, but we've had a great reception from everyone that's been here so far, yeah.
Cool, and you're showing off 2 games, right? Well, I guess 1 game more than the other. I guess Random Encounters is your main game you're pushing at the moment?
Well, no, actually. I got Jackpot published in 2013. As I say, this is our first show past the border, so we've been trying to get as many people interested in this as possible, trying to get the brand out to let people know that we exist. Random Encounter launched yesterday. That's a pixel art card game, as I was mentioning earlier. The last couple of years I've been working on Minecraft console editions, so I decided to take my experience from pixel art and take it into the card games there. We've had great fun playing this with people all weekend. We're still doing play testing. Jackpot's a totally different kettle of fish. This is a really fast game, Random Encounter. Jackpot's a bit slower, but it's quite intricate. The idea here is you play as one of 5 contestants in a zombie survival game show. So you play in different events during the game show where you try and win money to buy weapons to help you survive for longer. So totally different contrasting games, different art styles, but we're really getting a great reception for both of them.
That's fantastic to hear. Yeah, because video games is where my background is. I love like 8-bit pixel art. So Random Encounter looks amazing. Like the art now is fantastic, and Jackpot looks super cool as well. And I'm glad it's actually a thing that has been released because I want to actually maybe give it a go myself.
Sure.
So Jimmy, if you could just give us a quick rundown of Random Encounter and what you do in the game.
Sure. So really quick game. You're looking at about 5 to 20 minutes per game. So the idea is that you've got this 1 deck of cards, and that's all you need to play the game. Every player gets dealt 10 cards. From those 10 cards, you build 5 encounters. You don't know what the other opponent's ones are, so hence the Random Encounter title. Most of the creatures have basic levels, like the chicken and the space whale here. There's a kraken here and all sorts of other things. The orange star is just the basic level creatures. So in your encounter, if you combine these, you combine the level to see who's got the highest when you battle. There's also tricks in here, though. The Troll King here, he's got a red star. So that says he loses every battle he's in, doesn't matter what. The Dwarf King always wins these battles, but if these 2 guys fight each other, they switch roles. So he will always lose against this guy and he will always win against this guy. You've got other tricks like the Loot Mimic here. He'll swap the encounter that you have with the opponent's one. So you've got a dice, this acts like your treasure chest. You then protect this behind one of the encounters you build. If one of your opponents manages to get to you, then they steal loot from your chest. And the other way to win loot is to win the most battles at the table. So you carry on until you fill your treasure chest and the game just repeats from there. So really fast, easy to play, great number for game for kids and fantastic for families as well.
Cool. So this is your first show. I mean, is it kind of, well, a first show over the border, I should say. Is it everything you expected it to be?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I mean, we weren't sure what to expect when we came along. We were like, right, there's a big show here. We got told that we should come along, check it out. And it's just so many people here. Like, there's a great audience. The community is fantastic as always. I mean, like saying, I've been in video games for years. I used to work on other Sony projects and stuff as well. And the community here is so friendly. They want to be involved, and that's what's great for Kickstarter as well, because people will get involved with the project and hopefully be part of the whole process. So
I was going to say, because Kickstarter has come to that point almost where a lot of people are getting a bit jaded with it, but I guess I suppose you've had success with it with Jackpot, and I mean it's something that is the community angle from that really draws you to using it, I suppose.
Well, yeah, we had the success for this, as you know. The community there's a built-in community in Kickstarter, and the great thing for me for that is they're a great way of working out if people want the game or not. I mean, I launched this before it went up live. I wanted feedback from people, and that's exactly what they gave me. They said, we want to see gameplay videos, we love the art style, they're really impressed with it, and first day we put it up, we've already had about 80 backers, so people are definitely receiving it well. I just hope we can keep the ball rolling on that one. So.
Cool. So when you kickstarted Jackpot, was it a case of you thought, I got this idea, I'll give it a shot? Did you expect it to go this far?
It's really like night and day. Looking at Jackpot's Kickstarter and looking at the new one, we've done so much work on this one. But this was quite basic. I didn't know what to expect when we first did it. I was between work, so I thought, right, I'm going to take my skill base and I'll put it into something that I know that I want to do. I made the game that I wanted to play. And I think that's always an important thing. People responded well to that. I had some famous YouTube personalities help me out with some marketing and things for that. So they got involved. They've got their own cards in the game as well. So, I mean, once again, it was a community project. By putting it out online, you're saying to people, I want you to be involved. And that's exactly what I got from that. So if anyone's thinking of making a game, go for crowdfunding. If it doesn't work, it doesn't mean you can't make the game, but it's a fantastic way to get everyone involved in what you're doing. So.
Cool. That's actually a really handy bit of advice. And as you said before, like, I guess you've been really busy at the show, people playing the game a lot, and like, have you got like any kind of funny stories? Because I imagine it's kind of these style of games are the games that when people play, you know, every game is different, and everyone walks away going like something weird, something fantastic will happen. Have you got any funny stories from the show?
Not from Jackpot. We've not really had a chance to play this because it is quite a longer game. Random encounter, we've had a lot of families come in. I mean, I feel kind of sorry for the kids sometimes. They're getting dragged around the show. The dads are like, yeah, I want to see all these war games and things. And the kids are like, Dad, we want to play this. So they sit and play, and then you really see the competitive side come out in people. So we had like an 8-year-old kid playing against her father, and she was winning the game. Colin, who works beside me here, he was losing the game and she was winning, but the dad came in at the last second and went, I'm going to steal the loot from your encounter there. So he fought the child and he took it away from her, and he was feeling all big about himself.
From his own child.
Right, right. But that's the kind of interactions you want with these games. Families getting involved with each other. I mean, a lot of people are in front of a screen these days, and that's exactly where I want to do tabletop games, to get people back together face to face, you know.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. So how did the UK Games Expo showing, you know, Random Encounter and Jackpot differ from when you've shown it up in Scotland? I mean, is there a difference, or is it pretty much the same?
The difference is here, I think we've got the target audience. This is exactly the people who want to see these kind of games. A lot of the shows I've done have been craft fairs, little things. I mean, we still have a great reception. People go, wow, there's games companies in Scotland. We didn't know you made them here. You know, there's so many in Germany, USA, whatever. But yeah, it's totally different because everyone knows the market. You've got to be totally on the ball to let them know how the game works. But we still had a great reception. People have been playing it in the other rooms and things, and they're loving the game. So I can't ask for any more than that.
Oh man, that's great to hear. It's great to hear. So can we expect to see you back next year?
I hope so, yeah. It would be the best possible scenario. People are saying I should go to Essen and things like that, and I think from this point onwards and upwards, right? So.
Yeah, why not? Reach for the stars and all that. Well, thanks for your time, Jimmy. Both Random Encounters and Jackpot look fantastic.
I appreciate that,
Cool.
Thank you.